Anchondo back in the ring. He takes on the raging fury that comes in the form of Argentinian Jorge Barrios. Mike Anchondo, moments away from heading to the ring for the first time since he won the WBO Super Featherweight title last July. He lost that title on the scales Thursday night when he came in nearly 5 pounds over the limit. It was a surprising turn for a polished and engaging young man who many say is on the verge of superstardom. Let's take a closer look at the 22-year-old Anchondo.
Mighty Mike. My mother named me that. My beautiful mother named me. She brought home a shirt that had the name Mighty Mike written in the back, and I just took it up ever since then. It catches. It's a catchy name. My strengths, how can I start off? You know, I got a quick jab and quick right hand. The left hook is untouchable. I mean, you don't see the left hook coming. The uppercuts are flawless. The side-to-side movement, you got everything. Everything working for me. I got all corners covered. You know, I'm a very adaptable fighter. That's what makes it hard on my opponents, because they think I'm going to come in a certain way, and I just switch it up on them. I change up on them. And that's the key to success. I'm a crowd pleaser. Everyone's satisfied when they come to my fights and watch me perform, and that's what it's all about, really. You know, boxing is just one big performance. I rise up to what they want, which is a great fight. Come April 8th, you're definitely going to find out. ESPN will know, and you guys are going to say, oh, this kid was right.
So Mike Anchondo ready for this war. He goes into battle coming off a good month-plus camp with trainer Buddy McGirt. What is Teddy's fight plan for Mighty Mike? Here it is.
Well, for Anchondo, number one, in and out. You have the ability to outbox Barrios as he looks to walk in. You can get off punches, then get out and keep him off balance. Number two, straight right hand down the middle in between one of his wide left hooks. Could be very effective. And finally, number three, counter shots. Catch him coming in with uppercuts as he dips and bobs.
Well, here in South Florida, the fans love their Argentinian tough-nosed fighter, Jorge Barrios. You remember what it was like, the atmosphere, when he fought Freitas. Much the same here tonight. Suffered through 2 tragedies in his preparation for this fight. He lost his son, who was born premature and passed away 2 hours later. He also lost his lifelong dear friend and fellow boxer, Mateus Godoy, in a fatal car accident. He describes this as the worst time of his life. He won't discuss the morning. He says he's focused to fight. Teddy, what does he have to do?
Number one, shorten them up. That would be your punches. Instead of throwing the long, wide ones, try to tighten them a bit so be more effective and not leave openings. Number two, don't get tied up. On the inside, that is. You're not as versatile as Anchondo. You need to get the work done when you're in close. So you must keep your hands free and punch when you're inside. And finally, number three, downstairs and not one at a time. Body punching to take the mobility of Anchondo away would be smart. So would combination punching instead of looking for one at a time.
Now for the official introductions, let's send it to the incomparable Michael Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Miccosukee Resort Gaming Convention Center, Miami, Florida, Main Events and Team Freedom present the featured bout of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Junior Lightweight Championship of the World. Brought to you in association with Golden Boy Promotions and sanctioned by the Miccosukee Athletic Commission, Chairman Billy Cypress, Assistant Chairman Jasper Nelson, WBO President Francisco Paco Barcarcel. Because the champion was unable to make the mandatory weight, the following WBO stipulations apply. The challenger becomes champion with victory. Any other result, the title becomes vacant. The 2 highest-ranking fighters in the WBO rankings will fight at a future date for that vacant title if it happens. The 3 judges at ringside scoring this contest will be Mark Streisand, Peter Trematera, and Rocky Young. And when the bell rings, your referee in charge of the action inside the ring, Tommy Kimmins. And now for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing red and blue, official weight 128 and 1/2 pounds, professional record 42 victories, including 30 knockouts, with only 2 defeats and 1 draw. Damas y caballeros de Buenos Aires, Argentina, Jorge La Hiena Barrios. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black and white, official weight 134 and 1/2 pounds. A perfect professional record consisting of 25 bouts, 25 victories, including 18 knockouts. From La Puente, California, here is the reigning WBO Junior Lightweight World Champion, Mighty Mike Anchondo.
I got it. Hey. Get some of that Vaseline off the face.
Tony Kimmins dealing with the grease on the face.
12-round fight for the WBO Championship of the World, and I gave you the instructions. I want to remind you, this audience is here to watch you fight, so keep it clean. Touch them up.
Things almost reached their boiling point in a press conference on Wednesday. It was very tense here for the weigh-in yesterday, and now, finally, they are ready to go at it in a fight that has been hyped and talked about for many months as a potential Fight of the Year brawl. Let's see what they bring. Mike Anchondo, already stripped of his belt 24 hours ago. Jorge Barrios, inspired by the death of his son and his best friend during training camp. Hungrier than ever, he says.
There's a lot of scar tissue around the eyes of Barrios, especially the right eye. Let's see if that becomes a factor in this fight. Both guys have been cut before. Anchondo only 2 fights ago over his left eye. Matter of fact, the scar tissue and the bleeding has been so much a part of Barrios' career that he had surgery to remove some of that scar tissue over both eyes, Joe.
I don't doubt he would go to any extent. You saw the numbers. 13 of the 48 combined fights of these two have ended by way of first-round knockout. Barrios has dropped 8 of his opponents out in the first round.
Early on, Barrios being more contained, more controlled, more technically responsible than sometimes he is. He likes to walk in. He's one-dimensional, but he can walk in wide. Right now, looking to bring his legs, not leave an opening. Looking to get into the right distance, using the jab to try to set up the right hand. So far, so good for Barrios.
Teddy, I want to talk about something. You talk about strategy and the game planning for a fight. They are both wearing, as you can see, blue Everlast gloves. And we know, coming off the Pacquiao-Morales fight, so much talk about the choice of gloves. When Anchondo came in overweight, one of the agreements to keep the fight alive was not just that he's docked $30,000 that goes to Barrios, but Barrios now gets to pick Everlast gloves over Reyes gloves, which were Anchondo's choice for both to wear for this fight.
Well, Barrios is looking for the punch that he feels is the safer punch, the safer glove.
Exactly.
He's a smaller man. He figures Anchondo, as you just said, Joe, coming in heavy. He figures he'll work with the glove that gives more protection. It could serve Anchondo in a way that Barrios is not aware. Everlast is a very compact, very good glove that gives a lot of protection. A lot of fighters feel that way. And Anchondo has had hand problems in the past. So without realizing it, Barrios may have helped Anchondo with the choice of Everlast glove. Not just because it's not maybe a real big puncher's glove, although of course you can hurt somebody with that glove. It's a good glove, but it protects the hands more, and Anchondo has to worry about that, especially if this fight goes the rounds we expect.
Anchondo with a left to the body and then a right hand upstairs.
Well, right now, Barrios doing what we expected.
Excuse me, Barrios with that left and then the right
Exactly.
upstairs.
Barrios doing what we expected. He's bringing it. He's coming forward. Anchondo's going to have to box and show the ability to be versatile. Go in, go out. Let's take a little peek at the last round action. Both missing, but Anchondo making a technical mistake, going straight back and eating a little bit of a left hook.
Second round, Mighty Mike Anchondo in the black with white trim, taking on the raw fury of Jorge Barrios.